Man tried come for the belt, but I punched you never saw ended all of your hopes. Now all of your bros are stood on the sideline, head in the hand, shot, joke of the show. But they keep those hands up, swing for their fences. Oh, you're going all poorly for sure. How much do you wanna be the champ? How much do you wanna please the fans? How much do you wanna be the king? And how much do you wanna feed your camp? How much do you wanna see people champ? Swing like you got a thing to lose. It's the ESBC, beat them neatly. Titles never ever in dispute. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no about ping. We bring men right, somebody shot sling. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no about ping. We bring men right, somebody shot sling. I came from the 7 Hills, city of steel, home of the village and brilliant meals. Can't take man for a pudding, take man to Ingles. Barry have a kid on his heels. In the ring it's gritty and real. Braveheart man put a kid on his shield. At Daft man put a kid on his. Been bad from when I was swinging up.
No tam z dwóch, bo ja tam nie umiem.
Not gonna work with a sit back. Man wanna show but over the top, send him over the ropes like Prince now. Send a man through ropes like Hopkins. Go mad like Mike when they lost it. I'm trying to be the best like money. Most guys don't know about boxing. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no about ping. We bring men right, somebody shot sling. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no about ping. We bring men right, somebody shot sling. Keep striving until my lungs can't breathe. They're all tired, I don't know about fatigue. Got my bros back if we come under siege. Got my dogs with me, I ain't carrying the lead.
Nie wiem, jakiś tam pięściowy. Chyba ten Cancelo, jakiś Cockford.
Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. Told them once and I told them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes
Jest.
at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. I'm from a different life, different type. Energy flows, vibes. I'm from a different life, different type. Energy flows, vibes. They couldn't top this. When your team going crazy, it's like a mosh pit. Lonely at the top, don't give what it's costing. Told them once and I told them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10.
Kim walczysz? Nie wiem, myślę na Royem Johnsonem Juniorem. Albo jak on ma. Sugar Ray Leonard. Dobra, Sugara sobie wezmę, śmieszny afro. Ty w to grałeś? Grałeś w to? Moja kariera odpaliłem. To taka... Znaczy, no, z 5 wiem. No, odpaliłem tam. No. No, dzień dobry. No wiem, bo ja tam z Ready or Not jeszcze jak z bratem to grałem to. Wszystko zaraz.
Welcome to the WBC arena. They've been talking the talk. It's now time to walk the walk. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time. Saul Canelo Alvarez, a four-division multi-time world champion, quite simply one of the greatest of all time.
Teraz mojego śmiesznego mówynka niech pokaże.
Sugar Ray Leonard. He, of course, won world titles in 5 different weight classes, including the undisputed welterweight title. His hometown is...
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go. You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other.
O kurwa.
Nice counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The jab doesn't quite connect.
To ciosy takie sztywne mi się wydają.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Beautiful counter punch. The perfect counter lands. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. This is with the jab. Nice counter shot. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Catch and shoot. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Nie, bo to w sumie tak.
Jab slightly off target.
Tak. Znaczy nie, chodzić co samemu, ale jakoś nie wiem. Nie zwróciłem uwagi wtedy.
Got his gloves up to block the left jab. The straight right just misses. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter punch right up the middle.
Dobre.
Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important.
Did I feel good?
And there's the bell for round 2. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
God, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jabs, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
Good counter punch. The straight right just misses.
kurde.
Well done with that counter shot. The straight right just misses. How about that time counter shot? Both of these fighters have the conditioning to go the distance, no problem. They also have the power to end this with one punch. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Can they figure out the combination to this save?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. He scores with the counter. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This could be really intimidating, Tom.
Tak, no jestem tym śmiesznym movem.
Someone's got the punch power, someone's got the speed. It can be intimidating, just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Do you believe this?
Wow.
There's a counter shot. Caution is being thrown to the wind.
O kurde.
Every time, you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Nie, to ciosy śmieszne, takie, on jeszcze takie ryje robią, takie aaaa.
Trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt.
He'll start tiring out. Good work. He was thinking. He was smart.
You're switching off, and you're starting to make mistakes. I need to go back out there.
And there's the bell for round 3. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Lucky that hook didn't score. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
What you got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in your guess.
O kurde.
Exchange punches. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. That counter punch caught him clean. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out.
A wiem co ty robisz.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close.
Oh,
How can you
kurde, nie to.
separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two
Wow.
boxers, Johnny?
Look back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweight.
O, lewy!
Wow, let's take another look at that.
That's lights out right there.
Wstawaj, Murzynie.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Hard, he's up. I'd be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Those counter punches have to hurt. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out?
No tak.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Well, this fighter has been down twice. They've got to up their game here, or this fight is going to be over.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
Jak twice? Raz się tylko nie knockdownowałem.
Good man.
Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together. You done all.
Great work. Stay focused.
There's the bell for round 4. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Neither fighter willing to slow down. You hear people talking about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Tak, no. Masz sobie worek włączyć.
This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be?
O kurwa, wow.
Fails to score with that left hook. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Straight right just misses. Nice defense with that jab. So much firepower here. Missing with that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
O wow. Ej. Kurwa, tych 10 rund tu nie dotrwam, już to jest staminy, nie?
When you think you come on, Bo, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Stick him in the end of your jab and then start gathering your pace and get your momentum.
Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready.
A było pokazane wcześniej, tak chyba pierwsze 3 rundy miałem 10, 9 punktów.
You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You let him back in. You're better than that, kid. Just go back out there and get behind the basics.
The right hand's beautiful. I said, start just sticking a few buttons.
Here's the bell to start round 5. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Sugar Ray
Oh,
Leonard days. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way it's going to finish this
Oh, ho, ho.
Look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
That jab won't score. The right hook just missed. Been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than that.
Już nie mam głowy.
Stamina is off the charts. A perfect counter shot.
O kurwa.
Stamina is. Did you see
Whoa.
that? Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. A much better game plan here.
Now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
O Jezu.
Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What?
Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Tam chyba wygrałeś.
From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Get your boxing back together.
Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab's slick.
This is the beginning of round 6. After that last round, something has got to change.
Now he
okay.
knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you.
Znaczy
You've got to be
robi?
ready
No.
for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to...
Aha, tym się zmienia stójkę, dobra.
He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. That counter shot lands. Stamina is off the charts. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Incredible work rate. He threw a punch and just got countered. minute.
Kurwa.
And Sugar is in trouble. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Punch, counter punch. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this. The fighter's vision is paramount, and the referee may stop it here. The referee is not going to stop it, and the fight continues. Despite what the judges scored. Let's talk about Sugar Ray in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
Because when you talk about championship material.
No też nie masz oczu.
Be smart. Get your
Great round, great round. Now, relax. Just stay focused.
All right. Only one round that you lost. Don't worry about it.
There's the bell to start round 7.
Ty, ja wygrałem tę rundę.
Time for them to recover after what we saw last round.
Sędzia chuj trochę.
A lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Oh, Leonard just got rocked. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Good counter punching. Nice counter punch. The right hook misses. Counter punching. Sugar Ray is rocked.
Już nie wie.
No, we don't see a knockdown.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. And Sugar is in trouble. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because it...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. And Sugar Ray is rocked. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
No nie pierdol, no chyba już to skończę. Good. Nah. GG.
Well, Johnny, complete and total domination, a stoppage victory. How do you rate the performance?
A TKO, we've got to see it again.
Chcesz ty kancerek zawalczyć?
They finished the story too early.
Na fair playu?
Before the night's done. We want to get a full-blooded who.
Kurwa, prowadziłem. To trzeba wyjść, a? O. Logan Paul. Co to waga jakaś taka dziwna? Jest ciężka? Dobry. Dobra, fryzjera biorę.
What a crisp, cool evening. We are live outside at Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Deontay Wilder, bronze bomber, one of the hardest punchers in heavyweight history. His knockout percentage is off the chart. He is Smokin' Joe Frazier. His 3 battles with Muhammad Ali, perhaps the most famous the sport has ever seen.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
The fighters...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting, sensational knockout artist, and a WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the bronze bomber, Deontay Wilder. Fighting out of the blue corner, the Olympic...
Lots of hype as they will fight into the night. We're outdoors for this big main event.
You can hear the noise, you can hear the fans. I've been to many, many fights like this, and it's very, very eerie.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman. Nice lead hook. Beautiful counter shot. And he scores with the counter. That left hook misses. That hook was off target. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
they've got to be very wary. If you're in with a slugger, they will fight all night for fun. They'll stay in your face. They are naturally tough and strong and aggressive.
That punch landed. How about that time, Cap? Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That hook doesn't score. There's no way Frazier survives this. Good defense from Frazier.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Both men step back for just a moment. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice slip to avoid the jab. That counter shot lands. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
The bell, sometimes it couldn't be this.
You've let him back into this.
Here we go for round two. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Beautiful counter punch. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito that just won't leave you alone, except this mosquito can knock you out with one punch.
You got a swarm on your case, you know you got to fight. You got to hold him, you got to tie him up. You got to lean on him when you come in until the referee makes you break up. But keep your hands high, because I will keep punching until that referee said stop.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? There's a counter shot. Swing and a miss with that hook. It's obvious which one. Hold that thought! And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Missing with the hook. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Catch and shoot. That right hook won't score. Frazier is in trouble again. Never count out Smoking Joe Frazier.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Just get your breath back.
The round back. Take away that confidence. Stop.
There's the bell to start round 3. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You off here, Johnny. Oh, Wilder just got clipped and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do you do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
These fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. That counter punch caught him clean. Just missing with the uppercut. Looking to land the hook. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
This can be so frustrating when you're in such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Is Frazier in trouble? Frazier finally answering back.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Hold her right there. Smoking Joe may go. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Wilder in that last round.
What are you
doing? At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need it. Back at it in round 4. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Now make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's gonna try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Can you imagine if he knocks out this legend? How is Frazier still standing?
Step back, composure.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny. Pick up the heat. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some and down goes Wilder. Take another look. It's this punch right here.
Leć tam, mówię.
I've got to see that again.
Tak, Chicago, patrzę, jak się wykończą Mówynów. No mówi, że ta walka wygląda jak walka w ulic po harnaszu.
Well, they're back up Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
So then look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas.
Wow.
And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. And the bronze bomber goes down.
Haha, lewy, zemdlał.
His chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
A shot from the...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come to me.
No jak górą już nie powiem.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
That is it.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Oh, Wilder just got clipped and he's in a world
Ale
of
też
trouble.
właśnie, bo to
I don't
ten.
know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. And down goes Deontay. Let's watch.
Ale nie, bo to tak bardziej jakby mapa to była, tak wiesz? Znaczy ten.
And knocked him down.
I need to see that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Wstał. Dobra, kończymy go. Dobra, bierę na wątrobę.
Referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake. Oh, right there. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble.
A?
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display.
Padaczki dostałem.
Let's talk about Wilder in that last round.
Dobra, dobra, muszę go no, wątrować.
Here we go in round
Walę go na
one. Who's
pyrę.
gonna
Tak.
land the first big shot? They ring the bell and here we go. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. And the bronze bomber goes down. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Brawo, no to 1-1. Ale nawet spoko siebie. Nie zdążymy to.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That is... Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout.
Nie, nie udawa, bo jeszcze zajarać chciałem przed tym treningiem.